top stories tonight. National Economic Council resolves to boost non-oil revenue in line with federal government economic blueprint.
There's a structural shift underway that deserves recognition. The non-oil economy has emerged as the backbone of our growth story.
Rivers State House of Assembly insists on proceeding with the impeachment process on Governor Siminalayi Fubara.
Our decision to proceed is informed by the following. 1. The governor and the deputy governor would not have any intention to stop disobeying the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as altered.
Plus, discussants on NTA News Current Affairs program highlight commend federal government's policy on reusable textbooks.
Apart from asking people to reuse books, there's also an alteration in the curriculum, like the subjects that have to be studied in primary school and I think at some point in secondary school.
A very good evening to you and thanks for the House of Assembly.
City, but constitutional, especially as the governor and his deputy has gone against Section 188 of the Constitution. Other lawmakers also reiterated their commitment to ensuring they carry out their constitutional duties for the progress of the state.
We concluded that there is indeed the need to proceed. This is a decision of all of us, including members who had the opportunity to address the media few days ago and those who had already decided not to proceed but changed their positions. Our decision to proceed is informed by the following. 1. The governor and the deputy governor would not have any intention to stop disobeying the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as altered.
Earlier this week, two House members had a press briefing and they appealed with their colleagues to step down on the impeachment process. Similarly, again, a few days ago, two other of their colleagues had a press briefing and also pleaded for a political solution.
The governor and deputy governor are ignoring us and regarding the House of Assembly to the background.
The members unanimously voted in support of investigation of allegations of gross misconduct against Governor Fubara and his deputy, Professor Ngozi Odu. Speaker Martin Amaewule decried that the voting clearly shows the decision of the House and called on the state chief judge to set up a panel of investigation. Sitting has been adjourned to next week Tuesday in Port Harcourt, in Kiru Onyejisi. NTA News.
The National Economic Council of
Chairman of the Council, Vice President Kashim Shettima, called for accelerated transition from oil to non-oil economy through competitive manufacturing, export diversification, and private sector investment.
There's a structural shift underway that deserves recognition. The non-oil economy has emerged as the backbone of our growth story. Today it accounts for about 96% of GDP and is expanding at roughly 4%. Services, agriculture, and other non-oil sectors are increasingly carrying the weight of the economy. More importantly, non-oil revenues now contribute nearly 3/4 of total government collections. This marks a significant, if gradual, departure from our historic dependence on volatile oil receipts.
The Legacy Projects Committee is chaired by Governor of Cross River State, while governors of Sokoto, Gombe, Niger, Abia, and Lagos are members, with ministers of Works, Transportation, and Permanent Secretary Budget and Economic Planning will serve as secretary.
To help with the issues arising from legacy projects and transformational projects in the Renewed Hope agenda, as well as projects that require cooperation between the different tiers of government, particularly land issues.
NEC also received a presentation on the economic priorities for 2026 by the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, highlighting key reforms implemented by the Tinubu administration, including targeted programs that have removed distortions in the system, stabilized the economy, and put Nigeria on the path of sustained recovery and prosperity.
What happened in the last few years? The key priorities, according to that presentation, have to do with maintaining Nigeria's economic competitiveness through sound governance, improved availability and affordability of food, very critical, ensuring human capital development with improved social protection.
The presentation also reflected the country's current global recognition, which is reinforcing investor confidence in the economy, projected to grow at 4.68% in 2026. Council lauded the proposed World Bank Group Country Partnership Framework consultations, which among other expects to invest in young Nigerians, thereby delivering early results for Nigeria's children and the future of work.
How they intend to engage with Nigeria over the next 10 years, and he highlighted human capital development resilience, and of particular note, early child. He indicated that their current portfolio of $17 billion, they will do more.
Also, the council received update on Nigeria's tax reform laws presented by Presidential Fiscal Policy and Tax Reform Committee. Council resolved to take a more robust engagement on the new tax regime at its forthcoming conference in February. From the State House, Abraham Jibrila, NTA News.
Changing weather patterns has further increased
Niger Delta still experience increased rainfall, having the tendency to reduce the effects of heat waves. However, due to changes in weather patterns, the normal harmattan experienced in December has been overtaken by extreme heat waves with increased humidity, making people to wonder if the regular rainfalls this period have the effects on the weather.
The heat is much, because I wonder what is happening. There is a lot of change in climatic change.
We expected harmattan as usual, but it didn't come. So we're wondering what that could be. Is there a global warming or something? So we don't really know what the matter is.
The rising temperature and changes in rainfall is exacerbated by climate change, and this, experts believe, may affect planting season and intensify health and environmental risk.
If you observe last year, the rain came up to almost January, like now. And then when the rain left, it did not come back again until about July last year. So there's a gradual shift. Over time, I'm seeing the time when we now start having the rain beginning in August.
Farmers are also responding, they keep waiting for a period when they should be able to say, oh, this is planting season, let's move on. But with this unstable weather, you can see that they themselves will not be feeling comfortable.
Weather condition in Rivers State and the entire Niger Delta has become unpredictable. While the people were expecting the arrival of harmattan, what they're experiencing is excessive heat wave, and this is why experts are calling on people to prepare for the worst, as this may have effect on farming season and also erosion and flooding.
We encourage people to plant flowers, plant trees around their house. But more importantly, in urban planning, we talk about setbacks. In other words, there is a particular percentage a building should occupy within a plot of land.
Don't expose yourself that much, and also endeavor to use a sun protection.
The people are also advised to check unregulated land reclamation and obstruction of natural water flows. In Port Harcourt, Robinson Daratede, NTA News.
Founder, is run and continued to offer children from less privileged homes opportunity of having access to free education.
OPM bought a land here in July. I was happy, but I did not know.
chest is to praise God. Anytime you are praising God, devil is crying. One of the major weapons the devil uses is distraction. You have a great destiny that will bring light. You must come under attack because your destiny is carrying fruits that people want to pluck. When God wants to bless you, he allows some situation to come. I shall look into the hill from whence cometh my help. My help comes from the Lord. Put your trust on him, not on pastor, not on chance, not on secret works. He will disappoint you. Put your mind on God and he will keep you in perfect peace. You come under attack because of what God has for you. Nobody throws stone on an empty tree. Eat it fruits that children throw stone on. If there's nothing exciting about you, you don't come under attack. So count it all joy when you are facing attack for his name's sake. But one thing you must have in mind, God can never abandon you. I don't know the problem you have entered here with. Today marks the end of that problem.
OBN, Dr. Jesus in action. Dr. Jesus in action. God is here.
Welcome to Spring Park Hotel, a place where comfort meets true class. Enjoy luxury rooms, fine dining, and a peaceful atmosphere designed just for your relaxation. With active security personnel, 24 hours power supply, and free Wi-Fi, your stay is safe, connected, and always convenient. Whether you're here for business or pleasure, Spring Park Hotel gives you that perfect blend of warmth and sophistication. Spring Park Hotel is located at Plot 8 Anglican Road, Umalo, behind Royal House of Grace Church, Choba. For reservation, call 0802-2017@gmail.com. Spring Park Hotel, a feeling beyond words.
Chef of life.
Mr. Chef, it's a two-finger crush. Pass me the chicken with the
Chef of life.
With Mr. Chef, a simple crush turns meals into culture and moments into memories.
This is the true taste of all.
And culture.
Chef of life.
When test calls, answer with purity, answer with Java. Java table water comes in 75 54.
School curriculum often compares schools to the playground. between their Muslim